What's up, guys? We talk ceasefire and Trump. Come on down.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango
Bay.
Welcome to Mango Bay.
Welcome to Mango Bay.
Oh, yeah. One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness. We are two best boys, Usama Siddiquee.
Pranav Behari.
And we're here with the South Asian Tamasha. Get on the Patreon. We got some new changes coming in.
Got a bunch of Patreon shit.
It's about to change. Some new tiers about to come up. We're about to merge some stuff.
We're going to do some live hangs with the
live
peeps.
hangs.
Oh, speaking of live hangs, we got a show end of the month.
Coming up, 29th.
New York Comedy Club, Gramercy.
It's going to be hot. We got a good lineup. As usual, we're back in the biz. We're back in the mix.
Check it out. Come check it out.
Come check it out, dude.
Check it
It's
out.
always a good time. And it's just it's a fire time. Just come through. We got, shall we go jungly?
Yeah, you had a story for me I wanted to hear. It was quite tantalizing, tittillating.
So insane, dude. You know the Hassan Minhaj release party I told you? I was like,
Yes.
And you're like,
yes.
I have a couch to sit on or something. And I was like, all right. So I go to this thing, right? And someone yelled out Zuby's name, like, Zuby, I know you from my high school. And Zuby's like, oh, yeah. So I use that to, like, make my way in, you know? Oh, what's up? Because she's cute. And then I'm like, oh, she's super cute, Zuby's old friend. Okay, I'm going to fucking use the Zuby wave to just kind of, right? What's up? And I do that successfully. And I'm like, hey, do all the stuff. Ba-da-ba, used to do med school, but now I'm in comedy.
Wow, that shit still works?
Ba-da-ba. And I do one line always hits. They're always like, were your parents okay with that? And I'm always like, yeah. They asked, are you gay too? And it's
They love
the
that.
races,
Yeah.
dude. Off to the races.
And they're like, is he though? I want to find out.
So I use all the lines. I'm trying to hit on this girl. I'm just like, I like her. I think she's cute. I didn't realize, I had no idea that someone that was like not a girlfriend or anything, but it was like someone I was seeing very casually, like almost like once a month. Mm-hmm. I didn't see her. She was sitting right next to her.
Wow.
I did not see her at all.
You're just so locked in.
I was so like
the fuckboy laser vision was just so
blinders.
locked in. Yeah.
And so she said, so what happened was
she also Bengali?
Well, no. It was all black women. So basically, after party, she comes up to me all drunk. She's like, "You're really gonna use the same jokes on every bitch?" And I have nothing to say. I lost.
And then you were like, and then my parents asked, "What are you gay too?"
And she's like, "That's pretty good."
She's like, "Okay, I'll fuck you."
And that was the story of my first three-way. No, dude, it was so bad. She was like, "What? You didn't see me?" And I was like, "Genuinely, I did not see you." And we were not going out. This is not like some sort of like horrific cheating thing, but like.
So this other girl was also black.
Yeah, they're all.
You should have played it off as a racist thing and be like, "I thought that was you." Actually.
Well, the lights were on dim. Yeah. You know what happens when the lights are on dim?
I'm not insensitive. I'm just a unconscious racist.
And in that light, we're all black, are we not, babe? And gay. So it was. It wasn't like I was like laying on super thick with this girl. I was just like kind of hitting on her, just like flirting, whatever. And I was like, "I'll see you at the after party." She's like, "Ah." But the idea of like her from her perspective, just seeing me literally just hit on somebody in full like 360 panorama. And I have no concept she's here, not a one, which I like.
Well, did it go anywhere? Did you end up?
No, but
the second one.
Second's dead.
Nothing happened with it.
We're done. We're completely done.
No, I mean like with the girl
one,
that you met.
Nothing.
Wow.
They just all died.
Let me cite the parable of the dog with a bone who saw its own reflection and wanted two bones and then ended up with no bones. He ended up with one bone in his hand at the end of the night.
I didn't see two bones. Mm-hmm. I saw one bone.
Okay.
Look over. A different bone that I already had chewed.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I was like, oh, that's a fun bone. I love chewing that bone. Try to go to that one. Look back. different dog took the first bone.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't want the 2 bones.
You wanted.
I was in gluttony. It's not a story of gluttony. It's a story of a story of idiocy and retardation, and getting the bag, getting focused.
Yeah.
I guess I have like Adderall face when I'm like trying to bag a baddie.
You're really locked in when it comes to the
become like,
ladies.
shoo, time stops. You know, it's all warble out there. Noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
Shoo.
Which is actually quite flattering to a woman, right?
so like-
That's kind of what works is when somebody's just completely locked in.
That's
on you,
what I kind of
right?
realized. Is like there's a silver lining is that like I guess I really like lock into people when
Yeah.
I'm trying to fuck.
Yeah.
It's like when you have a bad set and you're like, oh God, I gotta write more. It's the
yeah.
same. It's the worst version of that.
It's true. See, I have the opposite problem though, where I'm just like, I'm not locked in with anybody, so I'm just like, what? I will forget people like 5 minutes after the conversation's over.
Your
It's
wife.
terrible. You know,
Yeah. You're like locked, kind of like ADD. Kind of
I'm very like Felice gets real pissed off at me.
Yeah.
Just from having like a normal conversation, and sometimes I'll be like, "Yeah, I was really upset," and I have to be like, "All right."
You know that is interesting actually in our dynamic because you're kind of harebrained, kind of going everywhere. I'm like laser
know.
boy.
You are.
So the part of the thing for me has been able to be like, listen, man, you're lasering these people right now. Just fucking relax.
But why it works?
Yeah,
This was just one casualty.
I know.
This is like what? That's not. It's barely even a sample.
Dude, it was, dude, if someone filmed me doing at that moment, they would have seen like 2 red eyeballs of like Terminator, like, hello, are you gay too?
Must fuck.
It was harmless. I wasn't like fucking grabbing her butt and doing all this fucking fuck shit, but I was definitely like, you could.
But you were
see-
doing all the things so you could get to the point
yeah.
of doing
yeah.
all
It
the
was
fuck
the
shit.
preamble.
Yeah.
You know, it was the 410 years ago of pussy getting. But I was like, I totally can understand how wild that must have been because that probably is not a situation that anyone really gets in. People see the person that they're kind of seeing, and then they're like immediately they figure out shit. Like that is not a situation that ever happens.
I wonder why you couldn't lock it down with her. Do you think Zuby cockblocked you?
Oh, with the first one,
Yeah.
I think because they're friends. The girl and the second girl were friends, and so the moment I left, she was like, second girl was like, okay, this was happening. And then just give her the whole lowdown. You see what I'm saying? So then, because there was a vibe. At the end of the first conversation, I was like, all right, I'll see you later. She's like, all right, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's fucking go, right?
And then after she's like, hey, by the way, I'm not going to see you later. I'm not. I'm not going to see you later after.
They both came up to me
Night.
like, we're going to bang your co-host.
Yeah.
Okay? So it was, dude, it was so insane, dude. And here's another part. It was one at the coffee shop. When she came up, the second girl, she was like, listen, this is what you did. This is why you suck. The first girl was behind, kind of just waiting in the rafters, kind of like just sitting there.
Oh, so she was there while
She
you were
was
getting
there.
chewed out?
So I was getting chewed out, and she was kind of there, like looking kind of weirdly, and I was like, this is really intense. This is really intense. I felt like Sean from Boy Meets World, like that one episode where like he had 7 girlfriends and they all found out the same day or something, and they all like decided to like kill him.
Hey, listen, don't reference Sean from Boy Meets World or Vivek Ramaswamy. I'll get mad at you.
Wait, what?
That was part of his whole like fall from grace with all the like online right wingers. Because he put out this tweet during the whole H-1B thing where he was just like, until we start valorizing Steve Urkel instead of Stefan, until we start valorizing Corey instead of Sean on Boy Meets World. I was like, you're a fucking dork.
Until we valorize Joe instead of Pranav and Usama.
Yeah.
Dude.
Sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe. I had to do it.
I don't validate that.
Sorry.
but It's kind of funny.
Wait, I'm the cool version.
You're
You
the
guys?
successsul
You
version,
have to understand
actually.
that you're actually the coolest. But yeah, it was again. This is like just a comedy of errors. I couldn't tell you because the idea is like, how do you like this much distance? And I'm just
Yeah.
truly insane. Truly a experiment almost. Like of my vision and my focus.
So wait, they came to you was this at the same place, same venue? This is at a coffee shop.
So it was the Hassan screening.
I know, yeah.
Then it was like the some other place, and then everyone went to Kolkata Chai.
Oh, so it was at that
After
place.
party, Kolkata Chai, and then
Gotcha.
Kolkata
At this
Chai.
point, she was fucking this girl basically. She had her locked in.
Boom. She was like, "This was going on," and before she left, she wanted to let sure that I knew that she knew. So she came up drunkenly, like, "Listen, this is what happened," And listen, I apologize. I mean, we were never together, but I'm sure that felt bad that I did that. You know, I'm sure if I saw you do the same shit, talk to some other guy in front of me, it would feel a little shitty. So I apologize.
You said that?
No, I was like, bitch, I'll do it again. No, I did not say that. I just said sorry. I honestly didn't see you.
Yeah.
I reiterated that. Listen, we're not exclusive or anything like that, but it must have felt. I said it must have felt bad, but she didn't believe the fact that I didn't see her.
Well, you know, that's the worst part, though, bro.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of like, hey, you were just wallpaper to me,
Dude,
actually.
if you,
just part of the scenery. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice you.
I thought you were the other girl's reflection.
You know what the move would have been? Is not saying, hey, sorry, I didn't see. I thought you were a reflection.
In the mirror. There's a mirror. It's a whole mirrored room.
Listen, that's the worst part, dude.
It was.
So that's just digging it in further. I didn't even see you. She's right next to her.
Yes.
The real move would have been like, you know what? I did that on purpose because I wanted to make you jealous, girl. You know? That would have been the move. As opposed to like, sorry, you're nothing to me. Thus, I didn't even register unless you're actually sucking on my dick.
Dude, I might have said exactly that as well at the end.
Yeah. You don't exist outside of my penis in your mouth.
I just forgot that you were a human being. But if I had seen you, then you would have been right there. Second place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was bad, and I'm you know, sorry. But
sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. But if I mean that. I'm sorry.
Stay.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. But also,
At the same time.
if the first girl wants to hit me up again, I'll be available post taste for you.
Stay. I gotta lock that in. It's like a permanent thing in my life. Stay. Stay.
And I mean that. And I mean that.
Oh. Wow. The tale of the boy who lost both bones, of the dog who lost both bones. That's a pretty entertaining story, I gotta say. Sorry, whatever your name is, anonymous.
Wallpaperita.
Yeah, anonymous hookup.
Listen, she was hot.
Hey, I don't want you to fuck up your sleeve or anything, so let me just.
See, I don't see shit. I'm
Has
lost
he spilled it yet today?
Yeah, he spelled it.
Oh,
He
damn.
spelled
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And this, I don't even remember spilling it, dude. I didn't even see you, Coffee. Bro, I'm too locked in, bro.
That's what you said to that girl.
Exactly. So you're like, I'm black, but stop calling me Coffee. Listen, licorice. I don't see you.
Here we go. Try not to spell again.
Yeah, I apologize. Okay.
Okay, dude, we got to talk about Trump locking it the fuck in.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
Wow. Y'all doubted him.
to the Democrats, he was like,
Y'all
"Sorry, didn't see you.
Sorry.
Just got a ceasefire without you."
Israel's like, sorry. We didn't see that hospital. We're sorry.
Exactly. Sorry.
That was literally what Israel did to
did a hospital?
every
Sorry.
Sorry.
Was it a journalist? Sorry, didn't see a journalist.
I'm bad.
I was too busy droning a
Sorry.
child. Sorry. Sorry.
I became like a Cartman a little bit.
Sorry.
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 Little Nicky to me.
It's a little good combo of both, you know?
Definitely.
Sorry.
That's my sincere voice, by the way.
Yeah.
That's my sincere voice.
Sorry.
Yeah, dude. So they, I know what this face is. It's the Pranav ADD
I know,
lock-in.
this is where I lock in. I autistically will lock in on a phrase.
Oh, boy. This is dangerous.
And then it ruins entire episodes.
Yeah.
Entire episodes are lost to these autistic fixations.
I lost my uncle. How do you feel? Well, I feel very sorry.
Say. I'm going to build this into my act somehow. I hope you know. Say. All right, you know what? Just let me take a sip of water. Get this out of my system before we talk about.
I could hear the rolling laughs, and I was like, uh-oh. The neurons are getting locked in right now. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm not even doing it right. Sorry.
No.
Okay, so just stop it. We got to stop this. Okay, guys, Trump Trump has locked down the ceasefire. Trump has freed Palestine. Can you fucking believe this shit?
I can.
This man is a legend. He is the Mahdi. He's the Lisan al-Ghaib. Okay?
Dude, that's amazing. I mean, y'all doubted.
I knew it was going to happen, though. I called this since, like, the summer.
Was it him? Was it he? I mean, he was the one who was like started the talks.
He was the one who literally, apparently, here's what happened, right? Trump sent one of his boys over to like talk to Netanyahu about the ceasefire thing. And Netanyahu's like, oh, it's the Shabbos. I can't do anything. And they're like, no, you're going to fucking be there. This is a true story. Like, sorry, you're going to be there, right? And then he locked him in the room and was like, we're going to do a fucking ceasefire. You understand me?
Yeah.
We're going to fucking do it. And they fucking have locked in the ceasefire. They got the hostages exchange going on, prisoner exchange.
Wow. I'm blown away. I mean,
dude.
much like most of Gaza.
Much like most of Gaza, yeah.
I am blown away.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. Dude, no one can figure it out. Everyone's like, oh no, what's happening? What are we doing?
Dude, it took the Lisan al-Ghaib, you know, the Mahdi.
There's like
The
documentaries.
Kalki for my Hindus. Okay, sorry.
The prophet.
Yeah.
So Trump, peace be upon him, did it. Pretty amazing.
That is how we need to put spec on his name like that. Is Trump, peace be upon him.
No, we cannot.
We must do that.
That is a little blasphemy. There's a video that I saw of like Putin doing the same thing, where like literally like there was like some sort of oil situation, like two different districts were getting pissed off. He like took their heads and just like banked them together. Okay, go.
That's what Trump did.
That's literally what he did.
That's the Trump energy. That's the energy we're coming into in 2025. You know,
Where was Trump when those two black girls hated me? He should have been, listen, guys, we're gonna go in that room and we're gonna fucking figure this out.
You're gonna fuck it out
And
together.
we're both all gonna fuck it out.
Okay.
We're all gonna fuck.
I think Trump securing a ceasefire in Gaza is the worst thing to happen to the left since the Gaza massacre began. Okay, that is the worst thing that could have possibly happened for them.
Another worst thing was at Union Hall. One time I said that I support all people, and you should love all people, and instead of just supporting them, I got a standing ovation.
Yeah,
They hate to see it.
they hate to
They
see
hate
it.
to see the strong men win, dude.
Exactly. They hate to see an alpha be an alpha.
They hate to
come
see
out
alpha
on
win,
top.
dude. You know, I read this one book. You know, so like I had this little like dating book reading sesh where I kind of read a couple of these. Well, the most gnarly of them all was this guy named W. Anton, and he wrote this book called The Manual.
Okay.
What women want, right? And this guy basically starts the first page was like, listen, I'm not going to pretend like I don't love teenagers.
About the accusations.
And I won't say sorry to anybody.
He originally wanted that as the cover, just so you know. Not on the forward. He's like, this publisher had to be like, listen, that's just behind the
Let's just get in there.
direct to camera.
So this guy, I mean, he used a pen name, obviously, so obviously not that badass. But he basically just talks about like how not giving a fuck is always been in vogue.
Yeah.
The socialization of our people has ruined all that.
Yes.
And it actually, the ones who are fucking, the ones who are dating in a way that's they're acquiring women and men, are not even in the discourse. Yeah. Only ugly people are discoursing.
You know
about
what's so
this.
ironic and interesting about this is I firmly believe that the whole lame like pickup artist culture is directly led to the political moment that we're in right now because they were all obsessed with like evolutionary psychology and stuff of like they want to see a hunter, they're going to be a gatherer or whatever they used to say. I don't know. I was never really into that shit, but it's direct through line from that to where we are now politically. Like in terms of the whole incel culture and all that shit, online right-wing culture, it's all based around that kind of retardation.
Incel culture is a offshoot of pickup culture.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
Because again, it's the same concept, right?
Yes.
It's all about fucking women and not being able to, and that anger leading to different concepts.
These were ones who could not even manipulate their way into bed.
Right.
So then they were
before,
just like, well, shoot everybody, I guess. Ah.
Was that the last page of the game?
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Look,
and
Plan
then-
C. The Second Amendment.
Like, the pickup game was interesting because it was like, it's gotten way better now in terms of like that whole dating stuff. Now it's like, oh, be authentic or whatever that is the prevailing ideas of that dating stuff. But before it was like, wear a pink scarf.
Oh, yeah.
And learn magic tricks.
Dress at steampunk in the steampunk fashion.
Yeah. Jedi say you want this dick. And that's how you'll do it. And that was all, obviously stupid because you're not fixing yourself. You're just doing a couple things to get laid. And so when that all fell apart, it's like when these kids, these guys have nowhere to fuck, everything changes. Politics, economy, everything they think is colored by this idea of not being able to fuck.
100%.
Getting money,
100%.
dating,
100%.
Morals, cultures, everything just becomes...
Well, like for them, it's like society is completely out of whack and is
Right.
badly in need of reform and reshaping if I cannot have sex.
Right.
You know?
And it's kind of sad because I get it as a biological human. The urge to reproduce and fuck is insane. And if you can't get that, then nothing else will be the same.
Exactly. And look, arguably civilization is established and set up
Yeah.
in order to create the necessary conditions for the reproduction of the species and the continuation of the species. Right?
100%, dude. I mean, it's like a woman gets impregnated. Now there's 9 months where she's the most vulnerable she's ever been, right? If you know what I mean. Like this woman can get eaten. She can get fucking mauled.
Yes.
9 months. So you need some strong ass dude to
I know.
protect you while you're...
And white people really had that for a long time, but then the introduction of black people into the sexual marketplace really ruined it for white people, where they're like, I need a personality now. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know?
When Jackie Robinson, then 54th best black baseball player, was destroying him. 'Cause that's the whole story, right? Jackie Robinson came in, destroyed everyone's fucking scores.
He had never even played baseball before.
And he was just like a janitor.
Which is just like, beep.
The guy's like, I'm blind. And he's beating everybody. They have like, on the Negro Leagues, whatever, there was like a billion people that were like incredible. Just like Ving Rhames, home runs.
Totally.
It's not a home run unless it leaves the state.
Yeah.
Okay? The ball has to escape
yeah.
state lines. And that's when the beginning, I think Shane Gillis has a joke about this, like the first time white people became lame was seeing Jackie Robinson hit the home run. They're like, golly.
I guess we'll be into computers or something. Yeah, it's a great bit.
But it's like that concept of like, if you can't do your evolutionary directive, like the base level, dude, there's going to be like a very deep ennui that's like kind of pervading your whole...
Yes.
And you're right.
That becomes toxic, right? That ennui eventually curdles into something very toxic and dark.
You know what's crazy is like those people love Joe Rogan, even though Joe Rogan doesn't even talk about sex that much.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. It's like they will die for him, but he doesn't actually go in those directions. So it's like almost like he takes the like there's like Andrew Tate for the sexual stuff and everything else.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan takes care of. I don't know how it's gonna happen. And now the school shooters are basically guys who are gonna read the game.
The school shooters all actually have found their place on Twitter. That's like where they all are now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like now that's why they're being replaced by like the F to M like trans shooters now. You know what I mean? They're taking jobs out here.
And what a way to come out.
Yeah. Well, what
a way to transition.
What true evidence that you are a man, you know, than just opening fire in a crowded place.
If an F to M was ever like, to kill them, I started a Tumblr and wrote a blog about. I'm like, you haven't transitioned.
Exactly.
You haven't actually transitioned.
Exactly.
You're just gossiping.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we should also look into like getting injected into testosterone and the urge to shoot stuff up.
Yeah,
that's got to be a correlation somewhere.
I mean, doing stand up is that definitely.
You told me you haven't bombed once and been like, what if everyone here died?
Wait, what?
You've never done the thing where like you've bombed in a show?
Oh yeah.
And been like, what if everyone here never saw the light of day?
No, in my mind, I'm always just like, don't worry, Pranav, this is all going to be over. And by that, I mean the world, you know? Everything, none of this matters because life is going to dissolve, you know?
Dude, the idea of my last set being a bad one before I die, that's scary. Yeah. Like my last thought is like, I didn't finish that joke and it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely die after a kill for sure. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But Trump
is, it's been incredible seeing, this is before he's even stepped in the Oval Office. Okay. Bro. I saw some tweet from some like shitty lib journalist who was like, people who are asking for the ceasefire, this is during while it's all happening, it's like, think that there's a button in the Oval Office that you just push where you can just get a ceasefire. And I was like, bitch, that button exists in the champagne room of Mar-a-Lago. Okay. That's where that's happening.
Boom. Was that where the talks were?
I'm sure that's where he ordered the directive. He was just like, put an end to this. This is done. We're done with this. It's stupid.
There was like two buttons. One was like blow up Gaza and one was ceasefire. He's like, no. Pip. And then his ceasefire happened immediately.
Well, apparently
the power
he doesn't like Netanyahu. Trump does not like Netanyahu at all. He posted a video by Jeffrey Sachs, a very smart international relations thinker or whatever, where Trump posted this. The ball's on Trump to post this, actually. He posted it on his Truth Social account, whereas Jeffrey Sachs, who was like, Israel's dragging us into every war we've ever been in, and Netanyahu's a bastard.
Yeah.
And Trump posted that. I mean, that's fucking insane,
That
actually.
is insane.
You know?
Dude, Netanyahu is just like if Trump had like no dick.
Exactly. That is exactly accurate.
If Trump had no dick.
He's like a Rizless Trump.
Yes.
You know?
He's got no riz. He's got no style. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, the same way Jewish food sucks after 2:30 p.m.
Okay, I don't know what that
No.
stereotype is.
Let it just sit.
Okay.
Let it just sit. You'll feel it.
Okay.
You get it.
Okay. After 2:30 p.m. Joe, did you get that one?
Like pastrami?
All I'm saying is these Israeli leaders are not charismatic. That's all I'm saying. I'm using food as a metaphor.
Only one, and that was Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
Trotsky.
Top 5 Jews, go.
Chomsky. Woody
Allen.
Epstein.
And that doubles as top 5 pedophiles. Why is it the top 5 Jews, top 5 pedophiles, same list?
Okay, look. Obviously, Einstein, Jesus, Moses, all the disciples and all the biblical prophets.
That one guy who made Taim. I love that restaurant.
A bunch of comedians for sure. You know, like cannot sleep on our Hebrew brethren who actually started this game that
Started
we're in.
comedy, dude.
You know,
it started from vaudeville, right? And it was like in between Broadway shows, they were all hanging out. And I'm sure it was just like, well, I want to fuck that one girl, so let me just do some jokes on the stage. Boom.
They're like warm-up comics, basically.
No, it was like between Broadway shows, they'd all be like in a room and they start entertaining each other in the rooms, and that's how vaudeville started. It was like just people kind of going up.
Nice.
It's all again back to incels, back to fucking, back to impressing women.
Yeah,
it's all just women, dude.
Sadly, it is. It really is all about them.
That's
why gays have the real cheat code of how to win in life. It's why they, by and large, are like so wealthy and successful and
because
they're just like they don't care about the pussy. And
you know what it is, Bo? It's like when a gay wants a dick, he gets it within 60 minutes or less.
Yeah, exactly.
So he gets to feel that release, back to money, back to getting that bag.
Exactly.
You got that double male income though.
Also true.
And why is let's talk about it. Why is every lesbian poor?
Lot
of dialogue.
I mean, that's actually you might be right. Actually,
a lot of talking, a lot of
because it costs a lot of money to get your hair dyed.
I did not consider the wealth gap, the wage gap between
two
homosexual men and lesbian women.
Boom,
manager at Burger King.
Ew, right? You look like the Whopper.
Yeah.
You look like a Whopper.
You look like Grimace.
Really, you look like Hamburglar.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's how they dress sometimes. Hamburglar 100% is a lesbian.
Lesbian couple is Hamburglar marries Grimace.
This is Grimace.
Can we say every mascot of McDonald's looks like a lesbian?
And Ronald, who's the boss, gay.
Gay. What's up, ladies? Yeah. Big shoes to fill. Yeah. Gay place. Let's go to the gay place.
I'm loving it.
I'm fucking loving it.
I'm fucking loving it.
Pa-da-pa-pa-pa. I'm loving it.
We need a song to go with these burgers. You bitches are worthless. I got this. Pa-da-pa-pa-pa.
I'm loving it.
McDonald's asked the B-52s to make their theme song. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Fred Schneider is Ronald.
You know who made that fucking song? Pusha T.
Yes, he did.
Who would have thought?
Pusha T came up with the McDonald's jingle.
How the fuck is that?
He's
possible?
a rapper, Joe. Sorry
about that. Yeah. But he did it. He only got like $1,000 or something. He didn't get the royalties. He didn't.
What?
He didn't do a good lawyer job or something. So he only got like some fee or whatever. Can we? Okay. Anyone who's an artist, get the residuals, buds.
Yeah,
okay.
Damn, that is tragic. If he didn't.
Very tragic. He doesn't get any more money from that.
Damn.
That is crazy, dude.
Love Pusha T.
I know.
Is he related to Mr. T?
No.
And yet another story of bad economic choices, financial choices.
Mr. T.
What about Ice-T?
Ice-T's doing pretty well for himself.
Good.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like the residuals?
Got that Law and Order money.
Bro. The residuals on one episode of Law and Order must be like enough to.
For him, yeah. For me, it ain't shit. I'm down to like getting 3 cents.
yeah?
3 cents on the dollar now for my
still getting
residuals.
Some good money.
You on Law and Order?
No. For some shows that I've done.
No, I'm talking about Law and Order specifically.
This network show though.
Dude, I mean, I have to check. Let me double check again. But they dwindle.
Well, I guess there's so many episodes.
Yeah.
That unless your episode's being aired, you're not getting the money.
Yeah.
Whereas if the shows I did,
But now that's streaming too, right? So you should be getting some.
yeah, you should be.
know?
You should be.
But I had one line, so it's like I'm sure like the.
Bro, there was a Gossip Girl that I did where I got cut out, only the half side of my face. I'm still getting $100 every once in a while,
Oh, nice.
bro, for a show that was cut out of. So check your shit. Are you on SAG?
Not yet.
Okay. When you're in SAG, I think a lot of things might kick back.
Okay, cool.
So when I first got in SAG, it was like.
I am SAG eligible. Like
Yeah.
I can join if I want.
Right. If you want you to do that, I think a lot of
They keep asking me to join. I'm just like maybe. I'll let you
Whatever.
know.
Yeah, SAG is very, very into you. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Wait, so the ceasefire, is this actually going to like hold? Is this going to actually like?
I don't know. I mean, the Israelis are going to do some dirt. Somebody's going to try and kill Trump.
Yeah.
There's going to be some kind of some fuck shit happening, right? But for me, I want to focus on the moment, though, of this guy being able to lock it down. You know, that's very impressive. And what's next? Ukraine is next. Okay. Then he's going to cut some kind of a deal with the Iranians of like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Just stop
Right.
all your bullshit or whatever. I think we're entering Pax Trump Americana under the aegis of
Strongman,
Donald Trump.
Benevolent strongman diplomacy.
Yeah.
Big stick, big dick.
He is the Kalki. He is the Mahdi. He is the one. He's the Lisan al-Gaib. He is the chosen one. He is the golden dragon. Okay.
You wanted the saffron dragon.
Yeah, we're the saffron dragon. Okay. Trump, again, first Hindu president. Okay. Like, Trump really is no bullshit, dude.
I mean, I really am blown away. I'm very excited. This is now a different kind of Trump, dude. This is a Trump who has been through the fire, right?
Exactly.
Been through the fire 4 years.
He needed that comeback story.
You know what I'm saying?
He needed that comeback story.
Been through the fire. Got shot in the head.
Yeah.
Put his head right back.
I know.
I will say on that alone, most badass president.
Yeah.
Just on that alone, just being able to get shot and
then
just
get
kinda
up
bring
and
back.
be like, fight, motherfucker.
I mean, Taft would fall into a tub and that would be the whole day. He couldn't get out of it, right? Yeah. That's you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
So the fact that Trump got
FDR
shot,
was all lazy, wheeling himself around. Like,
Polioed
what's up with
out.
that guy?
First of all, let me say this: how did no one know that he was polio? How dumb was everyone in the New Deal?
Because there was no media back then,
That's
the way it is now.
insane,
You
dude.
know,
Yeah.
all the statues and stuff, him standing up. You
Dude,
know,
FDR now, some like young black kid in the green screen TikTok. Dude, this guy has no legs, man. This guy got no legs.
no, he ain't got no legs,
This
right?
motherfucker got no legs, man.
Back in the 40s, when they put a plaid blanket over your legs, you're done.
I know exactly.
That was it.
You're cooked,
Yeah,
bro.
you have a picnic on your fucking legs every time you want to eat. It's over. Jesus Christ, dude. You know what? He was the first guy to have like a beard or like a one of those like ugly wife characters, and then just be like banging them out everywhere else, man.
I think Trump needs to grow a beard and just like assert further dominance. You know.
What about a shaved head?
I was sick. Listen, I've been making on Midjourney. I've been making a lot of Trump fan art that is all based around him being various prophets.
This is you getting kissed by him or something?
You know, it's like
We're making
him as
out in some of
Kalki.
these.
It's got him with like 4 arms. It's him meditating. I got one. I've got one with him with a shaved head where
One
he's like
naked.
a saffron monk. You
He's
know,
like chilling with no clothes on.
Here, let's look at a couple that I've been making
And
today.
then there's one where it's audio of like, hey, Pranav, great set, man.
I know.
Great job, dude.
If he showed up at the inauguration, shaved,
this is
chrome dome.
This is the one that I posted on IG today. This is of him in the keffiyeh. You guys can see that. Then I got some iterations of him as Kalki. This is him on the white
On
horse.
the white horse.
You know,
That's cool. That's cool.
You know, we got him like this.
Oh God.
This they give him like a little Theo Von mullet.
You know what? They also
which
give him
is
like
pretty good.
You know those people who have the fat six pack?
Yeah.
He has the fat six
He's
pack.
got, dude, he's a fucking real man.
Hell
That's
yeah,
what.
dude.
Then here's him in just the full, the opulence. You know,
Oh
he's
God.
got all
this
the
is fucking
arms.
monstrous. He looks
You
good.
seen that, Joe? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, just some good Trump. Oh, here's one of him. It's like a fully bearded Rishi. You know, it's pretty good, dude.
This is Lisan al
This is really good. This is him where he's like,
Listen, I'll try imp. This is definitely like fucking
this
Dune
is,
vibes right
this
here.
is him. Yeah, that's our guy, dude. This is the guy. Oh, this is of course him. Just the elder statesman, the happy elder statesman, Hindu, the Maharaja. He's the Maharaj.
Great, goofy as fuck.
You know. Oh, this one too. This is him dancing as a Hare Krishna. That was the. That was the
So you have
prompt
to
for
write
that.
like shirtless Trump.
Yeah. No, I didn't write. I said as a Hare Krishna.
You're like a mom showing off her baby pics.
Yeah, exactly.
To get that going, you have to actually like, write erotica to ChatGPT. You have to write like sweaty Trump,
Yeah. I
body
know.
nipples,
I know, dude. Trump is free Palestine, guys. Trump is free Palestine.
abs, Trump abs, glistening.
Yeah. I didn't have to do all that. I just gave him broad
Glistening
things.
shoulder, abs, Trump. Lips full. Full lips. Light smiles.
There's a fucking FBI van out front.
They're just jerking off in the
Jerking
van. They're
off
like,
like-
this is pretty good.
Pranav can really.
This is some good
he's
stuff.
got a skill. He's got a skill, I'll say that.
This guy's like Van Gogh.
Pranav, Trump
More
bulge.
like Van Cum.
Trump bulge. Bulge showing.
Vincent Van Cum over here. Holy shit.
Wow. And you know how Trump randomly finds like totems to him? Like he found Jason Scoop's Trump, his tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Trump has a way of finding, totems to himself. And I think
Yeah.
he'll find you. But hey, listen, man.
This guy's pretty good.
Pretty good, man. I have been reading the Mahabharata, actually. Learning a lot. Yeah, I mean, dude, like that news came out of nowhere. I had relegated myself to just being like, well, Gaza's gonna be blown up.
I've been tracking this since last week.
Yeah.
And I saw it happening last week. I knew it was going to happen. I started sending it to all my Pally Maxing friends. I was like, check this out, guys. Check this out.
Right.
And then today it dropped, and I was like, yeah.
Dude, that's why I'm so glad. I'm like, you know what? I'm the dumbest guy in all these. I find out the day after the news.
Yeah. Well, people should get excited like he likes Palestinians or that he gives a shit or something like that. He doesn't at all, you know?
Right.
He's just he's just pissing. He's doing a lot of territorial pissing.
And it's like, dude, it's like one of those things where it's like you just have to hope that the orca doesn't want to eat you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like,
Exactly.
it's nice when it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm sure
He's
turn
doing all the
around.
tricks that we want, but
I'm sure like at one point he'll be like, a new directive, we're going to build a Mar-a-Lago on a Gazan guy.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on his head.
No.
So it's like, don't ever think that he's on anyone's side.
But he's been saying this for a while though. Like this is like years ago where he said, I always thought it was the Palestinians who didn't want a peace deal. He was like, no, it's the Israelis. He
said this.
Yeah, he was like Mahmoud Abbas. He's like a nice guy. He's like kind of a grandfatherly figure. He's
Yeah.
like, but it's the Israelis who don't want peace. Literally on tape saying this.
You know what I really realized is
He just knows the score. He sees the reality of what's going on.
dude, you know what it is? It's also like, that there's like guys who are like, don't understand charm.
Yeah.
Trump understands charm. So it's like the idea of like, and charming people are easily charmed too.
Yes.
So it's one of those things where he's like very by the hip, like, oh, he's cool, man. He's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
That guy's he's gay.
So if you speak it, that's the language that they
It's like
speak.
it's the body energy, language energy, and a lot of guys he thought were cool before, and you're like, no, that guy's not cool. He's not cool. But he's also like that charm is now being weaponized in a global scale.
Yes.
Which is fascinating because it's like,
Well, it's not just charm. It's also like, hey, I've got the fucking finger on the nuclear button.
Right,
I'm
right.
the most powerful country in the world. You're going to fucking do as we say. We're going to
Right.
take Greenland. We're going to grab Greenland by the pussy. We're going to grab Gaza by the pussy, take it out of the fire, We're going to grab everything by the pussy and set it in its rightful place. That is the Trump
we're
doctrine.
gonna thaw out Greenland's pussy.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna grab it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna take the Zamboni.
Yes.
We're gonna take the Zamboni to Greenland's pussy.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Whew. Man. Dude, honestly, at this point, Trump, you can grab me by the pussy if you want.
Yes. I mean, he will, too. It's not about you wanting, okay? You're wanting, it only happens after the fact.
No, I want to make sure that he knows that I want it before he does it.
It makes him want it. He doesn't want it as much then.
No, I'm face down, ass up. I'm ready to get grabbed.
Yeah, that makes it less appealing for him.
I'm like, I'm ready.
Yeah, he's
And
like-
I see the door close.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
He
for
likes
the
the
pussy
hunt,
grabbing. Whatever you do not grab me by the pussy right now, Trump. Whatever you do.
Trump is going to reign over world peace. This is I think what's going to happen.
I mean, I hope. I never know what that guy's gonna do. I
Well,
feel like
he's
it's
just like getting everything in place so he can like one-shot China, into
the thing.
into submission.
I always feel like China, just because of the 5G that they're gonna just unleash on us when they want to.
It's
It's gonna be the next level, and communications and data is the next.
That's it.
everything. The fact they already have all the 5G towers, they have all the infrastructure, way more than us. I just don't think it's gonna. We're gonna keep this going on the Patreon.
Come on over. Thank you. Come again.
Your mango big.